Hello everybody, I'm day weather meteorologist Don Day with your Public Lands Council weekly weather update for this August 17th, 2024, brought to you by WSR Insurance Services Incorporated and also brought to you by Ag Risk Advisors. This is what we're watching for you. Here we are at the midway point through the month of August, and as we'll show you here in a minute, it's been wet for many areas of the West, not everybody, but in many areas. And as we go into the second half of August, typical August weather. It's going to get hotter. It's been kind of cool lately, but it is going to get hotter. So do expect some very warm temperatures, but we'll continue with occasional chances for showers and thunderstorms over the next week. So there are opportunities for more rain in some areas, not everybody, but we have seen a real resurgence in the monsoon moisture flow this month, and that's going to continue here for another week. So it's going to be warm through the end of the month. No big spell of cooler weather at the end of August. It's going to be pretty warm here for the second half of the month. Now, over the last week, we finally have seen some rain where we really needed it. Look at this area right here. This is where the deeper monsoonal moisture has been, and shower and thunderstorm activity has been commonplace. Some badly needed rain for parts of southern and southeastern Wyoming, eastern Colorado into this region here, Utah. Getting into a lot of rain in many areas of the western slope of Colorado and across northeastern areas of New Mexico. Some scattered areas of rains in Arizona, while a drier, hotter trend has developed in Texas and across parts of the southern plains. Montana picking up some cooler, wet weather as well. And if you look at the anomaly, so this shows where the precipitation has been above normal, where you see the green and the blue for the last 7 days. Rainfall has been much above average, and it's been in that area where the monsoonal moisture has been coming in the deepest. And these are the same areas that are going to have the best chances for showers and thunderstorms going forward. Now, the latest drought monitor continues to show some problems in the eastern areas of Wyoming, the western areas of the Dakotas and Nebraska, a large part of Montana, the southern areas, the southwest areas of Texas and southern New Mexico could use some more rain, but there's actually been some improvement, especially here. If you look along the Front Range and eastern plains of Colorado and far southeastern Wyoming, some of the panhandle in Nebraska, recent rainfall has shown improvement. The green showing improvement over the last 2 weeks, gray showing where things haven't gotten any worse, but they haven't gotten any better elsewhere. We have the yellow areas where drought conditions have gotten a little bit worse. But we're hoping, especially in some of these areas right here, that there will be some more chances of rain coming. Temperature-wise, over the last 7 days, temperatures have been well below average. Temperatures for a lot of the U.S. over the last week, especially in the heartland there, well below average temperatures, well cooler than average for this time of year. But we will see that change as we look at the month to date. This is the last 7 days. This is since August 1st. So you can see it's the same areas. Really, it has not been a hot August at all across the U.S. Now, that will change with it getting a bit warmer. This is why. High pressure by this weekend is going to build and grow northward. So this will allow some heat to expand in the west, although the Pacific Northwest and Northern California will cool off a bit because of this low pressure center. This will keep the cool air in the Great Lakes in the east warmer in the west, but the clockwise flow of moisture around this high coming from the Gulf through Mexico is going to come in, and this will produce occasional shower and thunderstorm activity. So from western Mexico through the desert southwest, through the Front Range of the Rockies right here, and then up here into the northern plains are two areas to expect a fair amount of occasional shower and thunderstorm activity. With high pressure remaining down here, though, well, the moisture flow will go up over and around the southern plains and keep those areas hotter and drier, while further west to the axis of the high is where the better chances of showers and thunderstorms will be. So that means parts of Wyoming, Utah, Colorado, Arizona, New Mexico, parts of Montana and the Dakotas and western Nebraska, southern areas of Colorado, south of the I-70 corridor there, amounts will be lighter, also lighter rainfall amounts in the Midwest and the Corn Belt. And some of the heat will start to push eastward in about a week's time frame into the nation's midsection. And there you can see the heat. These are some very warm temperatures, especially here, that are coming. So despite the fact that it's been cooler, the nation's midsection is going to see some heat, although cooler than average conditions will be found in the far western states because of that low sitting off the west coast. Our next update will be the 24th. Have a great week ahead, everybody.